Hey everybody, this is Valencia,
And this is Justin.
and this is your episode of Keys and Cocktails.
Yes. And today we are drinking Periphery Raspberry Saison.
Yes, this is actually a beer from a new beer bar here in Detroit called Collect Beer
Yes.
Bar. It is a very cool place. They have some
Mhm.
awesome beers. Justin, when we were there, you tried a delicious cider.
Yeah,
I
it was a
believe.
cider. It was great.
Yeah.
It's great. And it's actually located right outside of Eastern Market. It's right on Gratiot, right next to Bunny Bunny, which
Right.
is a Chinese food restaurant, right?
It's right above Bunny Bunny. So definitely when you go, get you some periphery beer or any of the mini beers that they have on tap and go downstairs and check out Bunny Bunny, the delicious Chinese food restaurant. So I'm sorry, I just had to let it out.
Oops.
Okay. I just kept going, but I couldn't hold it in.
All right. So today we're going to talk a little bit about our experience with how we began real estate, our real estate careers, a little bit about ourselves, and why we do what it is that we do. Right.
Yes. So
Okay.
today we're just going to go a little bit into the ins and outs. I know we've been kind of going head first with our episodes and not even letting you know a little bit about us. So we definitely want to have you guys gain a little bit of insight about your professionals who come to you with the keys and the cocktails.
Right. Right. And hopefully maybe some advice for you guys that are looking to start your own businesses,
Yeah.
or
Your career in real
or
estate.
whatever your passion is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Valencia, how did you start your real estate career? I mean, I feel like that you were born with a sold sign in your hand. um,
I feel
so,
like everyone says that,
yeah,
but I used to want to be a singer before I was a realtor.
a singer, really?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
So you
could,
can sing,
I could sing. No, I can't.
really? Oh, okay.
I feel like I just like the idea of singing.
Okay.
Then I realized I couldn't, and I was like, okay, well,
Something else.
something
Gonna try
else.
something else.
Sis, you gotta do something else. But I know in my heart of all hearts, I love serving people.
Yeah.
And real estate has always been something that has kept me going.
Right.
I don't know if you're from, well, you know, but the viewers don't know. My mother and father actually owned a major real estate franchise here in the city of Detroit for years and years, and have trained and mentored many agents throughout the Metro Detroit areas, hundreds of agents throughout the Metro Detroit area. And that definitely inspired me to go on this path of real estate. So as soon as I graduated high school, got my license, and it's been on since. But prior to that, I was their receptionist. I was my mother's assistant, going to open houses and assisting her with showing properties. And I was even a receptionist on payroll from
Really?
the age.
Receptionist.
Yeah, receptionist.
So you were
on
answering the
payroll.
phones like.
I was, hello, it's a great day at XYZ Realty. And
Okay.
that would be me at the front desk at the office every day, scheduling showings back before you couldn't go into the scheduling system on showing time online as an agent. Sometimes you could actually call the front desk at the office and then schedule the showing through the showing time program on the computer.
Okay. Okay.
So that
did
was
you
me.
did you have any interesting jobs, I guess, before you got into real estate?
Yes. Okay. So I did have one job.
Okay.
Okay.
Just one job
Just
before real
one
estate. And then
job.
you said, no, real estate is it.
That's
Okay.
it.
So what was that one job? What did you do?
One job was I worked at a Route 21 right after high school. I worked a little bit of
Really?
retail.
Okay.
And it no.
You prefer to be the boss, right?
I prefer to be the boss, and not
Yeah.
only just being the boss, but serving people without having someone over me.
Okay. Yeah.
Because obviously with retail, you're still providing a service to a client. You're helping someone pick out their clothes. Instead, I do it on a larger scale now with helping people pick out their house.
Right.
So it wasn't necessarily for me when Black Friday came a coming.
Listen, I worked retail in high school too, so
Yes.
I get it. I get
Black
it.
Friday came, I was out the door. That was probably my last week of working retail. And it was funny because when I took the job, my parents were looking at me like, why? I was like, I just want to try something.
Did you quit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
quit.
So you weren't like fired or anything. You
No, I
actually.
wasn't fired. You know,
Okay.
I I go hard at anything I do, even
Yeah.
if I don't like it. So I didn't get fired. I just, sent them my 2 weeks.
2 weeks notice. That was nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
But what about you? What lit the fire to real estate?
Jobs. Okay. So I'll start like before my real estate career. So I worked at various different, companies doing different things, usually customer service based. I worked for an auto finance company prior to getting in real estate. I've worked for a large mortgage lender doing loan servicing. God, what else have I done? I've worked for a luxury auto company in customer service. So I've had, again, a lengthy customer service job history. But what really got me into real estate is the last job that I had prior to getting real estate was with that auto finance company. And there was a real estate school right across the street. And I just felt like I wanted to take my passion for working with people to the next level. And, as I'm getting older, I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. So I just stepped out on faith.
That was fate.
Yeah, I didn't put in my 2 weeks notice.
He said, I'm out of here.
No, it was which I wouldn't advise anybody to do who's listening to this. Is obviously have a plan, right? Before you just jump into anything, or at least think it over. I didn't. I just quit my job, called my manager that day. I woke up and just was like, you know what? I'm not going in. The same day I signed up for a real estate school. I took the 1 week course for the exam, the review for the exam that following Saturday, and then the state exam that following Tuesday, and I passed it, and I have been a realtor ever since. I mean, obviously, after that, I interviewed some brokerages and things like that, and found out a place to start my career. And yeah, I've been a realtor ever since. Yeah.
That's good. Well, the rest is history.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like when you first get into this industry, not a lot of people know that you really have to work hard and kind of build your brand and build your business. You jump out there on your own, and it's literally like starting your own business.
Well, you are starting your own business. And that's the thing is, I think that people think that just because you work for a brokerage that, you're working for a company. You are working with a partner. It's a partnership with a company, but you are your own brand. You're creating your own business. And I wasn't one of those realtors that was lucky enough to just, jump into real estate and had a ton of clientele right off the bat. It took me a while to generate business, quite some time. But it's hard work. I think people, they see it from maybe an Instagram point of view, social media point of view.
You want to make everything look glamorous.
Right, exactly. You show houses all day and you're selling all these great houses and it's great and whatever, or from reality TV. But it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of sleepless nights. I mean, it's a lot of nights where you want to quit or you question why you got into the business. But ultimately it's perseverance, and like you said, it's about the people that we service.
Oh yeah.
The houses sell themselves, and people don't understand that it's without the people that, again, we service, we don't have a business.
Exactly.
So it's about people trusting you and to take care of them and being a person of your word.
Exactly. So even I had, a couple weeks ago, someone had asked me, Valencia, okay, so I'm thinking about getting my real estate license. What happens? I get my license and then you guys give me the houses to show, right? No, that's not how it works.
Right.
And I feel like that's the false perception of real estate. You just go around showing houses all day. It's me going around and earning clientele all day in order to show homes, in order to have the opportunity to work with someone on selling their home or helping them buy their home.
Correct. And it's a serious matter. You know what I mean? It's the biggest purchase that someone's going to make, maybe outside of their education, and people save for their whole lives to be able to put themselves in a position to be able to, own a home and for home ownership. So it's a very serious task that you're taking on, and one of a past broker of mine, what he said is you have to earn the right to close.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always, it's always stuck with me. And he was absolutely correct, is that, you have to earn the business, and kind of double backing to what I was previously saying, being a person of your word, the houses are going to sell themselves, but are you going to be a person that's going to do exactly what it is that you say that you're going to do? Are you going to take care of me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to
present my home properly?
Present my home
With respect.
properly, exactly. Or even on the buying side, are you going to make sure that I'm getting the best deal possible? And if something isn't right, are you going to let me know?
Exactly. Are you going to be upfront with me?
Correct.
You're not going to BS with me.
Correct.
You're going to be upfront with me. And I feel like people, honestly, they respect that. They want that. They want trust. They don't want a fake realtor or a secret realtor. The realtor that doesn't tell everyone that they're an agent, then expects someone to work with them. No, they want you to be upfront with what you do,
right,
and the type of service you provide, and not to, pretend.
Right, because we're in the business of people. I don't think people really understand it. It's not about that. We're not in the, and yes, I mean, we do broker deals and transactions, but it's a people business. And if you're not a people person, or if you're not putting people first, and your head is more so about the deal, or the commission or whatever, then you're not going to last very long.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. And I love that you said that, Justin, that it's about the people first,
right,
because a lot of the time people think it's about me selling this house. It's the house. No, it's the person.
Yeah.
It's the person that, you want to earn that business from, because what you're going to sell that house once, and then that's just one sale.
Correct.
However, if you gain that relationship with the person who's selling the house, who owns the house, and do right by them, then they're going to refer you to their friends. Now you have business for life, and not just that one time.
And that's what it's about. Is I don't want to be just your right now realtor. I want to be your for life realtor.
Exactly.
So
I'm not just a passerby.
No. And a lot of our clients, become our, friends, or, you build these relationships with them because you've gone through something that's so monumental in their lives. So, yeah, I love what I do. It's brought, I've met, people and been places that I probably would have never been.
Exactly.
If I wasn't in this business.
Exactly.
So I'm truly grateful for my clients and everybody that reaches out to me. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to do what it is that you love to do in the city that you grew up in. So
I feel like here it's just so much pride. It's a big amount of pride for our community because of us being here and growing up here and knowing the people and seeing what they've seen, and as far as the real estate market, coming from a crash and now being back to the prices where it was previous to crash,
and just seeing how the city has grown. Because I don't think a lot of people know that you and I were both raised in Detroit. So seeing how the city was in the 90s, and versus how it is now, and just the opportunities and just just seeing the growth in the city. And I think that you obviously hear a lot of the crap, what I mean, that people have to say about Detroit, but being a representative of the city, and I don't know, just being something positive that comes out of the city is something I take pride in.
I take pride of being a professional or representative of the city, like you just said.
Right.
I take a lot of pride in it. So when it comes to the service that I provide, I want everyone to know that, hey, I'm from Detroit.
Correct.
You could do this too. Anyone could do what I'm doing,
right,
if they just put the the knowledge and the power behind it.
Right.
Work behind it.
Exactly, because I'm a big believer that there's no difference between me, you, or anybody else. I think the only thing that the difference is that we just decided that we are stuck with something that we had a passion for.
Exactly.
So whether it's real estate or whether it's anything that anybody wants to do, I definitely encourage them to take that leap of faith. And I know that sometimes people can get discouraged because maybe the people that are around them aren't necessarily as supportive of their goals or their dreams or their aspirations. But I think we're testaments to the fact that you don't need people to co-sign you or to give you the green light to chase your dreams or to pursue whatever it is that you're passionate about. Just go ahead and do it.
Just go and do
I mean,
it.
you know, life is too short. So
Exactly. I mean, I've been blessed. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, I've been blessed because I do have supporters who have always co-signed me as far as, you know, wanting to do this and wanting to really pursue this as a lifelong career, with having 2 brokers as parents and now myself as a broker. So I have been blessed in that aspect. And of course, that has definitely pushed me harder in order to go hard in this industry.
Yeah.
Because don't get it twisted, I had to get all of my business on my own.
Right.
I had to start from ground zero.
Right.
And, you know, it's just a part of the hustle. I had to start from ground zero and build my Instagram platform. You know, I'm going to do mailers myself. I can't eat unless I put myself out there.
Correct. Right.
So it's not me collecting business, you know, from anyone or getting referrals from anyone in this industry. No, it's me literally putting myself out there and putting my best foot forward, even with this.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
We said we were going to do a podcast, and we're doing.
And we're doing the podcast. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But you know, there was nobody in my family that has done real estate. You know, or I really didn't have any friends that have, you know, at the time that had done any type of real estate or anything like that. So just kind of like a leap of faith in you know, pursuing my passion, and here I am. So
exactly, pursuing your dreams. And I feel like, you know, I'm not a person that says, you know, my job description defines who I am, or my career defines who I am. I feel like who I am defines my success in my career.
Correct.
So me as a person, me being a kind of natural, warm and loving person and wanting to make sure that everyone around me is good and taken care of, that translates into my career as well.
Right.
So when I have a client, I feel that same way about them.
Right.
Whether you're a stranger or family, I'm going to treat you the same way all around.
Right. Exactly. Because, you know, the thing about it is, like you said, people know when they're getting BS'd, right?
Exactly.
And you spend a lot of time with your clients developing, you know, rapport in these relationships. So who you really are is going to come out during the transaction.
Exactly.
So if you're not somebody that of integrity, or like I said, somebody that is a person of their word, or a responsible individual, or that's going to translate over into the business, you know, and it's going to be evident, you know, in the work that you do in your work ethic. So
exactly. And of course, with a business like this, communication is key. You have to be, you know, a very communicative person, and you can't let someone there are deadlines and updates that we need to maintain within this business. So you definitely have to be good at communication skills, being able to relay the situation, what's going on, what the solution may be to get the deal done.
Right.
You have to be trustworthy because, again, you are helping someone attain one of their biggest assets, or selling one of their biggest assets. And you definitely have to be
you have to hold yourself up professional. Yep. There's definitely a level of professionalism
that you have to uphold,
that you have to have, and also a level of accountability, self-accountability that you have to have.
I love that.
Because I think a lot of people, they just think that you have all of this, you have a control over your schedule, right? And I guess to a certain degree you do, but you know, you're running a business, you know, and like you said, there are deadlines and there are things that you have to do and information that you have to relay to your clients, showings that you have to, you know, to you know, make, and all of this other, you know, things that come along with being a realtor. So you have to hold yourself accountable, and hold yourself to a certain standard.
Like, you know, my friends, they always say, oh, I would love to be in your shoes. I would love your job
because
you look like you have all the free time in the world.
That's what they think.
No, maybe this 15 seconds on my story, it looks like it. But in between that before and after, I'm texting my clients. I'm calling my clients. If they need something, I'm, you know, answering to their call.
I'm in the office pretty much 7 days a week.
Exactly.
7 days a week. Yes. 7 days a week. To the point is,
his home
right, exactly. To the point where it's like go home, right? It's like go home. But no, but that's what you put in that work, you know, and that level of effort when it's something you're passionate about, and it's something that you're creating that's bigger than yourself, you know.
Exactly. It's not just about being hungry. It's about being trustworthy and being accountable for your own schedule. And I feel like that's where a lot of people kind of get our job misconstrued. The common misconceptions of being an agent.
Right, right.
You know, we work when our clients need us to work, and that could be a whole 24 hours.
Right, and it's based off of their schedule, right?
It's
I mean,
based off of their schedule.
their availability, you know. and you maneuver around that.
Yeah, you maneuver around that. You know, and when you get your free time is when you get your free time.
Right.
That free day may be on a Wednesday between 2 and 4.
Right. Because it's not a 9 to 5. You know,
not.
it's you incorporate real estate around your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it's not okay when I leave the office, then that's it. It's no, it's I've had showings before. I've met friends for dinner, and things like that, or I gotta go home and write this offer, real quick,
or write the offer while you're there. 'Cause you just so happen to bring your laptop.
Write the offer while you're there. Take the laptop
Take
out.
the laptop with you
at the dinner table.
The big bag.
Exactly. My backpack is over there. You never know when you're gonna have to write an offer or negotiate or anything like that. And both cell phones on me and stuff like that. So yeah.
So you carry 2 cell phones. How is that? I just have to break and ask that.
Well, I don't understand how my hat is off to the realtors that only have one phone. It would drive me crazy. So I have a work phone and then I have a personal phone. So when the work phone rings, I know that it's work related. There's no questions asked. That's the money phone. That's the money phone. That's the money phone. So yeah. And then I can answer my emails. I can draft up
it's easier
documents.
Probably to get to everything because of it being your work phone.
Yeah. Now I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had work calls on my personal phone too, but I have a phone specifically for that though.
I love that. I love that. I feel like I need to invest in one.
Yeah, or like a line or something like that.
Yeah. Google Voice is really cool. I like that. Yeah. But they don't have any numbers that I like anymore.
Not numbers that you like.
They don't have 313 area codes anymore.
Okay.
Or things that look catchy. Because I like people to be able to remember my number. Like, you have to have a good rhythm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not that fancy. It's just a regular number. It just happens to just be to my work.
I'm sorry, I'm picky about
numbers. I'm not that fancy. I'm not that fancy, no. But
you can't sing it like a Mike Jones song.
I don't know if you can't sing.
No one's gonna remember it. Oh man. So again, I feel like with our career, it definitely has its positives.
Right.
It definitely has its ups as long as you keep working at it. And
yeah.
That's where we have to focus is within our work.
You definitely
our craft and keeping our mind sharp. You have to be open to learn new things and learn how to continuously create business and not create, but earn business as well.
Yeah.
So,
and I think you have to have a positive mind set. And I know that, people listen to podcasts all the time and these, inspirational people on Instagram or whatever, and they're probably, like, that's like really corny or whatever, that's having a positive mindset, but you definitely have to have it, especially for this business,
or any business as an entrepreneur
or any business. Yeah. Any level of entrepreneurship that you're, or thing that you're pursuing, you're going to have days where you don't feel like it, or you don't feel your best, or maybe something fell apart or didn't go as planned, and you just have to keep pushing through.
Exactly.
And I'm a big believer that how you think in your mindset, it attracts what you want.
Exactly.
Manifestation.
Yeah. So if I'm in a transaction, I'm saying, okay, this transaction isn't going to close. That's not the best attitude.
No.
It's the best attitude is to say, this is going to close. My client is going to see this through. We're going to get everything we need in order to get this done. You have to stay positive and continue to have that mantra in your head, because I have many clients that say, Valyncia, I don't understand how you stay with a smile on your face and happy and positive during this whole entire transaction.
Because it's going to work out. It's going to work out. This is.
Don't do the crying and the hollering and hooting. It's going to work out.
Right.
Just trust me. It's going to work out.
Somebody has to be calmer.
Exactly. Someone has to be calm. And if it's not me, it's chaos.
Exactly.
So, so what? The title company said this. I know that we're going to get it in time.
Yeah.
And we're going to get it done.
And it's going to get done.
It's going to get done.
It's just a matter of just working it out and figure out the best solution.
Exactly.
And that's what it is you want to have a business that's a solution based, solution oriented.
Solution oriented. do.
Right.
You definitely have to